Good morning, everyone. So today's going to be a little bit different. It's supposed to be rainy all day, so me and Narissa don't really have any plans. So we thought we'd show you what a day in the life looks like for us when we are not doing anything. So usually I wake up a little bit before Narissa, not a ton, but like a half an hour to an hour. And I had a really bad sleep last night, so I was needing coffee right away. So I went and I picked us up 2 cappuccinos. And when I was walking past the front area by the pool where there was breakfast yesterday, there was nothing set out. So I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do for breakfast today. Hopefully it gets set out later. I'm starving and I didn't pick up any food because it's usually provided. So we'll see what happens.
Alright, so usually in the morning, Robin and I hang out in bed for a little bit.
Usually food will help motivate us to get our day going. We're both kind of hungry right now, so hopefully we can figure out our breakfast situation soon. It's been a little bit of a slower morning, but that's mainly because last night was a hassle. We did a little bit of sink laundry yesterday and we had stuff drying all over the place, and one of the things that we did was open the windows open this way so you can hang stuff here, but there's no screen or anything. We didn't realize that there's mosquitoes here in Greece. So at night or during the evening when it was dark outside and light in here, that window was attracting a lot of mosquitoes. It just they were all kind of by our heads at night, which I absolutely hate.
The worst sound.
Just the worst sound.
Yeah, so we tried to go to bed and then we heard so many of them buzzing around. We had our faces wrapped up like we were in a cocoon, so we could barely breathe. Probably would have died last night if we stayed like that. And we were like, no, we can't do it. We have to kill them right now. We had our phone flashlight set and then we just stayed waiting to see them so we could kill them. It took a lot of time, but there are mosquito corpses everywhere around our bed and beside our table. So it's a little bit of a rough start this morning. But for now, I think we got to figure out what we all want to accomplish today. Alright, so Robin and I have set up in our comfy bed to do a little bit of work. I am just going to do a little bit more research on some of the islands we're going to next and send off a few emails to check if places are open, because a lot of places aren't open, so gotta figure that out.
And I am gonna try and see if I can start and finish a vlog this morning. This one that I'm working on right now is a shorter one, so it shouldn't take me that long. It's usually the uploading it to YouTube that actually takes the longest, so I try and get it out as fast as possible so that the rest of the day can upload. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That'll probably take us the rest of the morning until we try and find some lunch. Okay, so we just finished up this morning. I got a whole vlog done, so I feel super good about that. Narissa did a whole bunch of research on what we're gonna do on some of the islands coming up. So I'm just gonna finish up the dishes because Narissa cooked last night, so it's my turn on dishes. And then I think we're gonna hunt for some lunch. We're both getting pretty hungry. Just a giant fluff ball. Excuse me, Pop. I'm just gonna sneak beside ya.
Oh, buddy. So one thing that we usually have to plan out is how we're going to be getting to the next place. So we are obviously on an island, so we'll be taking a ferry to our next spot. We are purchasing the tickets a few days in advance, usually just to be safe in case there's no spots. But so far, like you saw on our last ferry, we had the whole thing to ourselves. But we're just doing it just so we can sleep at night better knowing we have a spot on the ferry. So that is what we are going to do right now, is go buy our tickets. Got the tickets.
Okay, so we just passed a place that rents cars, scooters, and quads. So we stopped in there to see if we could rent a scooter for tomorrow. We do know what we're gonna try and see tomorrow, but it would be easier on a scooter and we could definitely see a lot more. But she just told us that they and most other places actually don't rent out scooters until April. I guess it's not the weather, the conditions for scooters, which is really funny because we have way worse conditions in Canada, but that's okay. I guess it'll just be another really large walking day tomorrow.
Thank you.
Evcaristo. Okay, so we just picked up lunch. I got some kind of pastry that has 2 hot dogs in it. So instead of a hot dog bun, it's a flaky pastry, so I'm excited to try.
And I got more of a dessert style lunch. I was gonna get a noodle bowl to go with it, but the grocery store is closed. It's Sunday. Oh no. Okay, so, but the pastry I got is massive, and there's like 10 pounds of nuts in here. I'm so excited to eat it. And Robin and I have some leftovers from yesterday, so probably just pick away at that too. Starting with dessert. Look how big that is. Oh, this is loaded with sugar.
Oh my god. Healthy.
But look at all those nuts in there. So good.
You have a lot to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I've already taken a couple bites of mine, but there's 2 hot dogs in here, and then it's like the most buttery, flaky pastry. It tastes really good. I almost prefer this over like regular hot dog buns from back home. This is really yummy. It's just missing some kind of sauce. Okay, so I'm like a quarter into this, and I take a bite, and there actually is sauce in here. I just didn't make it yet. There's like a tomato sauce that has like basil and some other kind of seasoning in it, so this just got a million times better.
All right, so while Robin's doing some work, I'm going to start on some laundry. First, we always wash out the sink really good. Like, this is the kitchen sink, obviously, so we do dishes in it. So I've given it a complete scrub down. It's good to go. So I've started off by putting a little bit of warm water in it, and then if anyone saw our packing video, Robin and I brought some Pocket Laundry Wash, and I'm just gonna put a little bit more water in with 2 of these squares, or little rectangles, I guess, and mix that all up. And then I have a few things I need to wash, but I'm gonna start with my sweater. All right, now I'm just gonna throw my sweater in. I'm gonna let it soak a little bit too, but I just wanna get kind of all the soap in. I got a little sauce stain on it, so I gotta try to work that out. But Robin and I have had a really hard time finding an Airbnb with a washer. That's a reasonable price because we're on a budget, if you guys haven't noticed. So yeah, we've been doing sink laundry in the past couple places, but we'll find a washer soon, I hope. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let that soak for a couple minutes and then I can start on my other stuff. Okay, it's been a couple minutes, so I'm gonna take my sweater out now and I'm gonna rinse it off really good in the shower with the little shower head that we have. Now I'm gonna go wash the rest of my stuff and get it all hung up to dry, so hopefully everything's dry tomorrow. All right, all my laundry is hung up. I'm very excited to have fresh, clean clothes.
Okay, so I haven't moved in like hours, but I took all afternoon and I edited another vlog so that we have one for tomorrow. I just finished, which is so nice. It's like already after 6. I need to get up and walk around, but Marissa's giving it the review, and then I think we're gonna go find some supper. No dogs here this time. No one to greet us.
Yeah, I loved my greeting yesterday.
Okay, so we are on our way to find some supper. Sundays are always a little bit of a struggle because lots of things are closed, including grocery stores, so we need to find a restaurant that's open. But we saw one today that lots of people were sitting at, so that's where we're gonna head. So fingers crossed that it's actually open.
Little bit windy tonight.
A little bit.
These cats. Robin and I have wandered into a pretty spiffy restaurant. It's gonna be an expensive supper, but we're just gonna treat ourselves a day before Valentine's Day and call it Valentine's Day dinner.
Okay, so just to give you a little perspective on prices, I ordered a club sandwich, so it's just like turkey, I think there was some bacon, lettuce, mayo, like a pretty basic sandwich, but it is served with fries, but mine was €9, and usually like the more, like a moussaka in Athens cost me $8.50, so we'll see. If the portion size is big, then I really can't complain, but if it's a small portion size, it's a lot to pay.
All right, and I ordered myself a margarita pizza, which was, I think it was €10, I think. Or it might have been $9.50, I can't remember. But it's right around there, and then I also am treating myself to a glass of wine, which is €7 per glass. Hopefully it's a healthy sized glass. So yeah, I guess I'll be sitting around €20 with tip, so nice. I'm not sure how to say this, but it is their house dry red. So I'm gonna give it a go. It's the cheapest option, so it was the only option. I like the wine glass though a lot.
It's huge. Okay, so my food came before Narissa's, so I'm gonna dig in because I'm starving. And they've kind of skewered it with some of the bacon like in between the different wedges, so I'm kind of confused how to eat it without like making an absolute mess. But I got a healthy portion of fries too, so I am very excited. There's a healthy portion of melted cheese in here too.
Ooh.
It's a very good club turkey sandwich, I would say.
You gotta try a fry.
Oh,
with
yeah.
the sauce.
Yeah, I wonder what kind. It looks like a mayo-based sauce. I've missed fries.
From our gyro we had 2 days ago.
Oh yeah. As a side, I've missed fries as a side.
Okay, so Robin and I are really careful with our money this trip, and I know that we were kind of saying like, oh my gosh, the prices are so crazy here, but there's a good reason. The portion sizes are super good. I don't even know if I can finish this pizza, but you can dare me. I'll do it. I had to cheat and cut it, but it's hot on the hands. Oh.
How is it?
Excellent. Yeah, really good. I'm only halfway done the pizza and I'm so full already, which is not like me. I usually finish all of my food and crush pizzas typically, so I guess I might be packing this up home for a midnight snack.
Okay, so we were just about to ask for the bill and they brought out some kind of dessert and they said it was on the house, so that is so sweet of them. They look like little mini donuts filled with like custard. I'm so excited, this looks amazing. They're like the little, what are they? Like the puffs that you can get with ice cream inside?
Oh yeah.
What are they called? So like, you can get like puffs with ice cream inside, and that's what it tastes like, except obviously custard, not ice cream. But it's so light and airy, and it's drizzled with milk chocolate, so it's super sweet.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Oh. The stairwell. Oh my gosh.
Hello.
You're so loud.
So fierce.
So loud.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, we just got back from supper. I know I feel bad because we were kind of being negative about it, but we just like going to a more local place generally because you can get a really good dish for the same amount that we just paid for a basic pizza, and a basic sandwich is costing us the same amount as like some of the most delicious food that we've had here. So we just don't generally like to do that, but when no other places are open, you kind of have to go in with an open mind. And the food was really good, and it was a great portion size. I'm super full. Marissa even took home leftovers,
Which is not
never happens. Usually I bring the leftovers home, and she does not. So it was really good.
So now Robin and I are probably gonna get into our pajamas, and we are watching a show right now. Robin and I usually watch, or we try to find a new show that we can watch together every couple nights. And then I got the same treat I got yesterday, the milk chocolate in the Lacta brand, because it's so good.
Yeah, that was a great recommendation.
Yeah, so I got that again.
Okay, this is kind of a behind the scenes, but usually one is uploading and the other one is for Netflix.
All right, so Robin and I just watched too many episodes of our show, but we're both really tired, so I think we're gonna go to bed now.
We hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. We didn't do a whole lot today. Well, actually, no, we were really productive today, but nothing that's like super entertaining to watch. We mainly spent the bulk of our day in bed on our laptops, so nothing super exciting, but it was a good day.
So this is where we're gonna leave you guys, but we'll see you guys next video. Smells like dog.
Wet dog. How do I eat this? Don't take me to fancy places, I don't know. Hello! Yes, because they don't understand English. Oh my gosh, my arm!